Welcome back. So we are in a very creepy place, and there, if I'm remembering correctly, there's a few interesting lore things we can do here.
Discern, faithful. We depart. The console bursts into life. A mind touches your own. Alien and full of desperate need, but fragmented too. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like.
Manipulate the mind. Okay. So we need to get each of these to match up with the corresponding one of these. So, if I'm remembering correctly, we can't cross any of them. Which one are we linking right now? Green. Oh. Not that one. That one? Yeah.
Master, welcome.
Then reason.
Welcome back, Master.
That should do it. Time to see what's
There
back
we
there.
go.
Your tadpole echoes, not with presence, but memory, tinged with loss.
The grand design, order, perfection, unity, every plane as one, every being in their place.
That loss blooms into a sudden fury, burying claws in your mind.
Taken, corrupted, gone.
And just as suddenly, pain and memory are gone, leaving only stone once more.
The grand design. It is every Githyanki's duty to ensure the Geich Empire is never reborn.
The grand design. The restoration of the Mind Flayer Empire. The dream of all Illithids.
When an enemy fails a charisma, intelligence, or wisdom saving throw against one of your spells or cantrips, you gain 1 to 4 hit points. And brain drain gloves. When you deal psychic damage, you also inflict mental fatigue. Blade or press souls. Long sword. Slashing damage and psychic. Oh, we'll give that to Lae'zel. See how she gets on with it.
Eager for battle.
If it's any good compared to what she already has. Oh, it's an item. If Ev has it, maybe she can do it. Blade or pressed souls. 6 to 18 damage. Ignores resistance. Fragments of dead souls are imprisoned in the steel. Angry, powerful, hopeful, or scared, all of them rose up against their illithid masters, and all of them fell to this blade. Now they are trapped forever, forced to aid their oppressors. Ooh. Okay, I think I like that.
Let's
But
move.
also, another thing that's here is the Waking Mind, which, if I'm remembering correctly, there's something over...
We will take the city. Every soul made true.
No. Bad Mind.
I feel glorious.
The stone gives you and those around you steeped in bliss condition. Resonant stones heighten emotion in those who stand within their radius. Interesting. Mind Archive. We need to put you in there. And talk to you.
Fine bones, sharp jaw, some variety of elf. Pretty enough for a flesh prison, if not the noble Githzerai features I was born with. I'd guess you're no willing guest of the gate either. Perhaps we might aid one another.
You're remarkably sane for a pickled brain.
A Githzerai's mind is not so easily cracked. Our discipline was the very reason we were attacked. My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the gate. They destroyed us for it, and kept me as a trophy. I never broke, but I've spent all these centuries awake, aware. So here is my offer. Use your tadpole, erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you.
You catch the lie. The monk isn't telling everything.
Do you want my help and tell me the truth?
All right, the gate did not find my monastery. I led them there. They promised me immortality, and they gave it. I have been their rotting trophy for centuries.
As her agitation swells, so does her latent psionic power. To your tadpole, that guilt and terror are almost fragrant. You realize the Illithids locked her away not as a trophy, but as a fine vintage.
Please, touch my mind and purge it. The moment you do, my knowledge will be yours.
So reach out and purge her mind is what she wants us to do.
The awareness that floods you is nothing like the tadpole. It is tentative and tinged with the loneliness of eons. It fades beneath your touch, but you feel something left behind. A fragment.
It is only knowledge yet, without comprehension. But when you use it, you will see. And I see.
Sarai mind barrier. Wait. Not here. Oh, there it is. Having assimilated a splinter of Githzerai knowledge, mental barriers have been erected in the affected mind. Advantage on intelligence saving throws. Lovely.
The chosen are my heart, and you my many hands.
I don't think any of these were useful like that one. They were mostly just disturbing, if I'm remembering correctly.
The joy's faded. No matter. I much prefer furious indignation.
Balthazar's note. Experimental notes written in Balthazar's precise hands. His obvious deficiencies aside, it cannot be denied that young Gortash has the mind of a scientist. Before his latest invention, the Illithid library was no more than rows of brains swimming in the cerebral slop. With this device, we no longer need psionic power to access the memories contained within, only to insert the subject and speak to it directly. I do wish he were not so eager in testing the device on more recent subjects of his own, however, nor in leaving their skulls shavings scattered along my workbench. Final mournful entry, carrying with it a vast hollow feeling of grief. The colony in decline, the elder starving, falling dormant to preserve its strength and lie in wait for some salvation to come. A flash of Northlight lining a great dark void, one mind with one purpose moving in concert through the darkness between planes. The design and action before the slave minds rose and ruined it all.
Can't slow down.
Discern, faithful. We depart.
Yeah, need to jump over here, I think. Nope. Everybody fall down again. Right. I think we've done everything over here. Let's have a look over this side.
whole fleet of nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
So I think... Oh, brilliant. We've got a restoration thing here.
Descend. Evacuate.
So we don't want to descend yet. What's this? Rescue Zariel's assets. Yep, need to go do that. And if we are lucky, there will be some other people here too. Hopefully. So let's rune slate say. Blur of noise and pain filters through a newly born hive mind, staggered fresh from the spawning pool. The elder wakes, the elder births anew. But all is not right. Down in the darkness where the elder stirs, something else moves too. 3 shining lights that taste of pain.
Descend. Assemble. Evacuate.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
Though the pod is empty, traces of psychic energy still linger about it, and memories of its former inhabitants spill into your mind. You see the streets of Baldur's Gate, the emblem of the Flaming Fist, martial drills and courtly dances. You feel the courage of a soldier who became a commander, and the intelligence of a commander who became a duke.
Oh, is that Duke Ravengard's pod?
Ravengard was here, in this pod not long ago.
Oh,
The device releases a stream of fragmented memories and emotions, all that remains of the pod inhabitant's former self. Amusement, curiosity, fascination. He believed the horrors of Moonrise to be a fleeting dream that fade on waking.
Let's see what this does.
This pod pulsates with the angry memories of Ravengard's search officer, Manep Shurga. She laments her failure to locate him. Desperation, pain, terror. Cultists raided his village. He was the sole survivor. Your lungs burn with the dry heat of the fires raging about you. But the pain is not enough to diminish your swing. One goblin after another falls to your blade. A man's voice cries out through the thick smoke. Ravengard, you call, but the clang of swords and spell shouts of attacking Drow are your only reply. The device does not react to your presence. Courage, conviction, defiance. Even as her organs began to dissolve, she believed she could resist. The device does not react to your presence. You remember the shattered windows of Alteral's High Cathedral, the burning black sky of Avernus beyond. In its horror, the blood more unites you. Laughter. Tiefling, dwarf, and elf alike huddle behind the shields of your paladin
Oops,
order.
I thought it was over.
Waiting
Sorry.
for salvation uncontrollably as the skin fell from his face. This unit, the returned city, casts your people out, the devils who dragged them down to hell. In the end, it is not your paladin oath that is broken. It is your faith itself. Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet elithid, terrified, desperate to escape. The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Geich machinery. Cold as the sea of night, alien as time to the astral plane. Avert your eyes, close your mind.
Release. Shut up, Liza. Come on, you get to kill some mind flayers now. Be happy. And stop missing.
My turn.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Let's end this.
And turn, I think. Good job. Good job. You are very good at this.
Enough! My mind is my
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you're good over there, aren't you, Zavla?
It's as if.
Did that hit? Yes. A little bit delayed reaction though.
What's this?
Still on my feet.
Why are you not finishing off the my flare? Yep, definitely reading that. Oh, come on, Zebla, you did so well. That's better. Ooh. Okay.
Swift and lethal. Let my name be known.
Okay. We did
I
it.
didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived.
They found rescued, but what the hell's happened out there?
You've heard some of it, I'm sure. That I froze, or broke, or some other lie that is kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin
Some of them are
again,
alive.
with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it.
It sounds like you're being enthralled. It's not your fault.
It would be nice to think so, but whatever these monsters twist us into, I believe it begins in us. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help, if you'll let me. Ketherick is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place.
Fine. Good luck.
And you, my friend, and pathetic, inadequate as it is, Thank you.
Okay, we found Zevlor. We also need to see if we can find... Mizora.
What's up for discussion?
I don't know how to thank you. I thought I was done for. This is a bleeding shit show. Half my squad's dead, the other half sporting tentacles. We came here to rescue Duke Ravengard. But we didn't stand a chance.
Nope. Did you see him?
Yeah. He was in one of the pods. The cultists took him away. He was still human, and still trying to put up a fight.
What a stench. I'm beginning to think I should have stayed in that pod. In there it only smelled like me. Is there any news about Duke Ravengard? Did he get out alive? No. Tell by your expression. Gonna have to fall on my sword, aren't I?
No. Eyeball.
What's inside?
Ooh, okay.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Splendid Ceremorphosis. Dictated to Scribe Yanthus by Enver Gortash. Ceremorphosis, the lithid larval transformation of a host humanoid into a mind flayer, typically occurs in less than 10 days after infection, but the tadpoles laid by our captive Elderbrain are enhanced due to the powerful Netherese magic of the Crown of Karsus. Our enhanced tadpoles induce in their hosts a sort of suspended ceremorphosis, a state in which the host becomes susceptible to telepathic influence and even coercion from the Absolute, our Elderbrain. For our purposes, there are two key aspects to this influence. First, the conversion of the host into a mental lackey of the Absolute occurs entirely without the host's awareness. Its servility feels comfortable and natural, and is never consciously questioned. Second, the servile state persists even when the host is far beyond the usual range of an Elderbrain's psionic control. This phenomenon is spectacularly useful, given our ambitions. Okay. Ruptured pods.
That pod? Is that Mizora inside?
Yep.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came.
Figures, all that talk about Zarel's asset, I should have known you were lying.
Why, perish the thought. Every word was nothing less than true. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Will off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has two devices marked with elithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Gather your strength to smash your foot through the pod. No. Examine the device on the left.
You can make no sense of the symbol.
Damn it. Examine your device on the right.
The button symbol means nothing.
Oh
to
no.
you.
I don't know what's sick.
Don't take long. They pop a tadpole in me and the hells will take Will for good.
Time to dally.
Okay, enhanceability. Intelligence. Wait, who has the best arcana? I'm gonna see if I can get somebody else to do it. I've also saved, so... Arcana. Everybody is shit at Arcana. Okay, well, we'll just get Shadowheart to have a go.
I wonder what the next
And then I
move is.
might reload. Or I might try one and reload. Advantage on intelligence.
Playtime's over. Get me out.
The controls are open to your tadpole's command. To your authority.
Oh no, she doesn't get to check which one is which either. I'm gonna go with the blue one.
Hells! What's happening? What have you...
Your heart burns red hot, then goes hollow. A presence disappears from your mind. The
Oops.
hells have taken Will as their own. He's lost to the fires of a furnace.
Gone. The hells have claimed their prize.
Oops. Why? Oh. Oh, excuse me while I sneeze and reload. Okay.
My faith protects
I'm gonna get
me.
you to enhanceability on Ev and see if we can actually find out what they are
Is that
properly.
blood? No, never mind.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came.
I just wanted to hear that again. Just hoping this isn't one of those randomized on loads sort of things. Yeah, I don't actually remember which one I picked.
Perish the thought. Every
Picked the
word
blue
was
one.
nothing less
Whichever
than
one was the
true.
blue one. Whichever one I thought was the
Now,
blue
enough
one.
sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Will off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Still don't
Your
believe
eyes
her.
turn to the
but-
control panel next to the pod. It has two devices marked with a lithid symbol.
I tried to pick that one, which I believe was the left.
To your tadpole's command. To your authority.
But we'll see. Examine the device on the right.
You decipher the symbol. It's an illithid sigil, meaning unleash.
Device on the left.
The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate.
Okay. Connect your mind to unleash and activate it.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact, Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
You're a disgusting little shit. You know that, Mizora.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
Shrug, 6 months isn't that long of a wait.
Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it. Oh, and ask Will how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
Goodbye. At least we got to see her annihilated first. That was kinda worth the dread. Okay. Let's see. What else we have here? Always need to move the wings around after being stuck in a small spot like that. Gives a real crick in the back. I'm sure it does. Just proper stuck in there as well. We don't actually know how long, because when she contacts us, she was just like... Oh, they're over there. She was like hologrammy kind of thing, like a bit fuzzy. I guess probably astral projection in fantasy terms. It's pretty cool.
Embrace death. Become death. You are the sacred hand that reaches from the grave.
Shall we?
Lasher of skulls, the carver of crypts.
Or shall we just leave them to it? Well, let's have a chat, shall we?
Lashers. Balthazar let one of his walking carcasses lapse from his control. Let's ferry them back. Wait! By the bone lord. It's you. I thought I'd never see you again. I wanted to keep you for myself, but they shipped you away.
Play dumb. Let her believe you lost your wits along with your memory.
Stupid thing. Why is it even here? I thought we sent its pod away so it could be used elsewhere. Oh, adorable. I did miss it. Its simplicity, its fear, its thrashing its own head against its pod, cracking its skull again and again in a futile attempt to escape.
Missed you.
Oh, how precious. Sweeter than any woman who still has her brain. The things I'd do with you if I was in command of the parasite piloting you. I think we have to put you down, though, dear one. Something must have gone wrong for you to have wandered all the way back here. Even if it is pleasant to be reunited. This won't hurt a bit. Though I don't suppose you can feel much now, anyway.
Yep. Time to smash some skulls.
My path be true.
Ah, Cressa, you are wrong about one thing. You're the one that needs to be put down. I like that. That is a very good, good response, Astral.
Got to move.
That's not gonna get Lizelle, is it? No. Nice.
Put him up. Need to learn the hard way.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Just checking. No resistances. Her outfit is so strange. Like, I get the idea, and I'm kind of with it until the hat. But and then the hat's just kind of a bit much, maybe. We missed that one. Got her though.
I shall make
Really won't, buddy.
She is but the hack doctor who half pieced you together after whatever caused your head to get in this mess. Someone else must have attacked you in the midst of whatever you were doing down here. This necromancer was a grunt in the scheme of the horrors enacted against you. That attacker is the source.
I'm glad I came down this way. Wonder why you were down here before.
You were no Merkel cultist, that much is sure. You sense in your soul you were something far greater.
Okay. Makes you wonder if they were trying to channel Pyramid Head with her. I don't know. They might have been trying to channel other pointy-hatted, horrible people. What do we get from you? We've already got one of those. Oof. What skull is that gonna be? How huge that is.
The city calls out for salvation.
Those teeth look sharp.
On my heart.
Oh, chest. Letter from Ironfinger.
Better not be cursed.
Of many hearts.
She's going to put one in me any day. Cressa, who was initiated the very same hour as I, all those years ago. She's going to put parasite in my ear when I sleep. Can't bear to be without a pet to experiment on. Needs to have a thrall locked away so she can go further than Balthasar will let her. Cressa. I remember when we were just stomping on ant piles and raising them back up. Our very first deaths. I hope you remember somewhere.
Prepare the march. My chosen gather below.
Journal of Matthew Budgie. I remember our life as country surgeons back in Nashkel. We only ever wanted to be the best, to learn how to staunch any mortal wound. How did we get here? Cressa hasn't been herself since her pet true soul was shipped out on that North Lloyd. I haven't been able to do so much as touch her. I find myself growing green at the thought. My own wife revolts me with those experiments, not really my wife any longer. I thought getting that favourite creature dispatched would bring her back to herself, but she pines for that damn feral corpse with aching need. If she finds out I ratted her out to Balthazar that she was keeping it and got it sent away, she might kill me. They're talking about me.
The moment comes. The absolute moves.
Says notes. I've seen 1,000 ears. Some have the reflexes to twitch when they know the worm is about to burrow. The worm takes longer to get through if the entry hole isn't cleaned. I have taken to torching them with an ear candle. It all makes for dull work. I'm tired of ears. I'm tired of only order being create thralls. Apparently all we need to know about the brain is being handled by the chosen. I'm forbidden from studying these dull thralls. I need a new one. One that Balthazar doesn't know of. A creature of exceptional will, like my old dear pet. Can keep fragments of its own mind while affected by the parasite. We need to know why. Research log. Experiments on the first one, day 4. Again, I've noticed a fluid leakage from the oral cavity and have ascertained the cause. Due to the unusual method of parasitic insertion, secretions of the creature within are leaking out, rather than being absorbed by the brain, as we have noted in other thralls. I cannot say why the parasite is evacuating this oil. The scent of garlic we now know indicates it is fed on the host's grey matter itself. I have collected a sample of ear fluid. Vivisection day today. Showed no sign of pain as I was unravelling the long intestine, but instead grabbed the organ as if it was a rope, reached to wrap it around my neck as if to strangle me. But all the strength in its poor arms is quite gone. Had to thread the guts back into the body. We'll try again another day. Ew. These slick innards, these fluid chambers. How long have we been here making thralls? Don't want to any longer. Merkel is drowned out in my head by my own spiral fears. Bone Lord doesn't want a coward. None of this looks real. I'm in a kraken's belly. I am turned inside upside. I am dead. Merkel's grey waste always sounded peaceful. Not like this.
The city calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart. Of many hearts.
This is the way back? Or a way back? Yeah, so we can go this way. Oh, it is about to be break time again. It's probably quite good timing. Because that means that we can heal up and then go into the fight. So, I will be back in a few minutes. Thank you for being here. I will see you soon.